Good morning, children. Welcome to the ninth standard. Today we are going to learn your geography subject. Let us start with the chapter number 1, Distributional Maps. Introduction. You have been learning about maps right from the 5th standard. What you have studied there? You have studied there district maps, state maps, and the country maps. You know that map is very important tool in the geography subject. Why do we use map? Well, to find out locations, and second thing, we use maps to understand the distribution of variables. And so today we are going to learn about the distributional maps in this chapter. What are the distributional maps? Maps that show distribution of various geographical variables are called distributional maps. Thematic maps. Maps that are prepared with special themes are called thematic maps. What are these variables? Variables means distribution of temperature, rainfall, population, etc. on the maps. The distribution of maps are classified into 3 types. They are the dot method, the choropleth method, and the last one, the isopleth method. Now let us begin with the dot method. What is dot method map? A dot method map is map type that shows distribution of variable using dot symbols. Now how do we prepare a dot method? A dot map is prepared using statistical data. While preparing dot maps, only data gathered through counting is used. The way variable is distributed throughout the region, the dots are used to show its distribution on the maps. For example, the population of region and the distribution of cattle, etc. Now what is dot? You may say dot is a full stop, or dots are nothing but points which is considered in a mathematical terms, whereas dots are nothing but small shaded circle. Now how to decide the value of dot? Suppose you use dot method, you have to consider maximum and minimum value. When you consider dot method, you have to see that you have to give particular universal size to each class of the dot. For example, Amravati district distribution of population. If you say the lowest is 1000, then the dot would be as small as this, and if you say the highest is 10,000, then the dot would be as big as like this. To show distribution through dot method, the value of a dot has to be determined. The lowest and the highest value of a given variable in a region are taken into consideration. Accordingly, the number of dots are determined. Also, we need to consider the size of the dot, the density of the variable, and the scale of the map. The number of dots to be given for the value of a variable in each sub-administrative unit needs to be decided. First, the following precautions should be taken while using the dot method for a map. First one, the size of a dot should be uniform. The distribution of physiography, water sources, transport system, etc. of a region should be considered while placing dots on a map. Third one, while showing population distribution, rural population is shown by dots and circles are used to show urban populations. The dot method is most suitable for that variable which is freely scattered across the region. Now the assignments for you. Question number 1. What are distributional maps? Second question. What are the thematic maps? And third question. What is the dot method map? Now the last questions to you. Read the map given below and answer the questions. The map is given to you in your textbook, page number 2. Observe it carefully and write down the answers. The questions are given below the map. What is the population of the Amravati town? Second one. Name the place having population of 1 lakh on the map. And third one. Which part of the map shows sparse distribution of population? In the next session, we will see the chloroplet method. Thanking you.